Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today we are going to be swatching these beautiful Paul Rubens flower color matching paints. This is a really lovely set from Paul Rubens that I bought on Amazon.ca during their Black Friday sale, I believe, and we're only just getting to swatching it now. So anyway, right now this is $57.99 on Amazon.ca. That's Canadian money, so almost $60. And I got these on sale for, I think it was $44 that I paid. Let me just check. Yeah, I paid $44 for these. So this is a set of paints that were selected for flowers. It's a floral set. And look how beautiful this cardboard case is. Isn't that beautiful? So anyway, as you can see here, it says Artist Transparent Watercolor, Fine Artist Watercolors. Here's the branding right here. There's Paul Rubens. And yeah, I'm super excited. And it says flower color matching, and then it also says song. So I don't know if this is called the song set or what. But how cool if it is. So I've been so looking forward to swatching these, you guys. So as usual, they come with a little pamphlet. And it shows you all the different colors. And I believe it's the colors of all of their whole set. Because there's only 24 colors in here. In this set. So I think this might be all of the colors that they have. And I can't read anything it says. But if you can read Chinese, there you go. So all of the sets come with these. Look how pretty these colors are right here. I love these lighter colors too. And they come with a little swatching card. But usually their swatching cards are kind of weird. They don't have things in the same order that they appear in the tins. Like, if you just look at one side, they do. But they don't have the sides where they match. But anyway, they do have this beautiful cloth with their branding on it. They really, really know how to make, like, everything look lovely. And these boxes are nice and thick. I always keep these boxes. They barely wear at all. I love them. And I'm not sure what you're supposed to use, whether people use this to clean their brushes. I wouldn't. You know what I use them for? Cleaning my eyeglasses. These are awesome to clean your glasses or your computer screen. So, yeah, these are really nice. They're like microfiber. So we do have an unboxing on the channel. So this is another pink tin. I do have one pink tin. I have a black tin. And I have like a black and tan tiger stripe tin. I wish this would have had florals on the tin. That would have been perfect. I think they should have put florals on the floral tin. But the Paul Rubens tins are very nice. And they give you a lot of room for mixing. And the colors just look really vibrant and lovely. And there's a little ring on the bottom. So, what I normally do is I take all of these off and I put them in a book. Usually my Canson watercolor book is what I use for swatching. Here you could see my my black set of Paul Rubens, my first set that were $29.99. I swatched them in here. And then I also swatched my Yulan set that I got on sale for $55. And these are some different colors than were in the first set. The first set, I think, will always be my favorite set because it was the first time I ever tried Paul Rubens. And I just loved it. And I don't know if you could tell, but I threw some water over here just to get the lighter spots. And I really love this set. It has a black and a white. It has, I think it has the Payne's Gray. It has the Payne's Gray. It has the Indigo. It has some lovely pinky reds and orangey reds. Really pretty yellows. Really pretty blues. Some greens, like 4 different greens. And a nice variety of browns. And also a purple. And a lot of colors don't have purple. And this color here, it doesn't look like much. But I really love this color. And sometimes I mix it with a white or a yellow for sand. Like, it's hard to see, but this is pretty thick. But if you make a thin wash, this is perfect for sandy beaches. So, yeah. And this color also, it has a lighter color too, but it's more orangey. And look at that color. So I really do love the Paul Rubens. I don't actually need any more. And the last ones we swatched together were the Paul Rubens single pigment Vivid Colors. And they are the ones that also came in the pink tan. So it's going to be hard to tell them apart, actually. So, yeah. And these were very nice and transparent and beautiful. And these are my favorite colors in this set, these two here. I just love them. And also this one. But mostly these two. So, so pretty. And this one came with a nice set of browns, like lots of different browns. And this is a coal black, but it's not that dark black, I don't find. So anyway, I know browns don't seem that important, but if you do landscapes, they are pretty important. So this set here, the florals, I'm very excited. There's supposed to be some new colors in here that they haven't put out yet, but there's 7 colors out of the 24 that are repeats. So it'll be nice to see what they are. I'm just going to put this aside. So we'll swatch this together, and we'll also swatch in my new Canson book. But so just let me come back after I tape all of these in here. Now I'm not sure if I should keep going this way across or if I should start going down. I'm wondering if I could fit 12 down and 12 down so they match this. I might try that. I'm not sure, but you guys will see in a minute thanks to the magic of editing. So I'll be right back, okay? Okay, guys, so I am back, and I decided to do it this way because I could fit 12 on one side and 12 on the other side rather than doing it the other way, which I couldn't get 12 and 12. Because this way I can make it match the colors here, and it's just so much easier. Now, I did rearrange the colors because for some reason they went yellow, yellow, orange, red, and then down here they had yellow. So I just moved all the yellows together, and I just rearranged them. So I had to rewrite what was on here too. But I think I'll do this on my own time, you guys. You don't need to see me swatching both. And we'll just swatch here because this one has all of the information on here. It's bigger. I think it's easier for you guys to see. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So I am going to be using my Artigria size 8 round brush. It's by Artigria Intuition. I really like these brushes. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll switch to the flat brush because sometimes I have an easier time swatching with the flat brush. And I think I'm just going to put the box behind here so it's up a little bit. Yeah, it's not ideal because it's hard to get the colors and this on. So I'm going to have to remember to, when I get down to here, to move the book up. So hopefully I'll remember that. If I don't, I apologize in advance. And I've got my water off screen because if I put the water here, I'm going to be reaching and I might spill it. So I've just got it on a little separate table to the side of me. And I have not sprayed these at all. I'm just going to be adding water and going directly here. Now, I did go with a Sharpie to make black lines so we can see the transparency of these. And yeah, so hopefully those are dry. So I'm not going to go and add water. We're just going to do this. So I'll try to go thicker on top and lighter. So this is the, on the website it says this is permanent lemon yellow. But on the actual thing, yeah, this is permanent lemon yellow, guys. And that's a pretty color. And I do have that color already in some of my other sets. And I do like that color. It's nice and vibrant and beautiful. So permanent lemon yellow is PY3. And it has a weather resistance of 8. And I think that when they say weather resistance, I think they're talking about the light fast rating. It's funny because some of their sets do say light fast rating, like they'll call it light fast, and others say weather resistant. And I don't know if there's a difference or not. If anyone knows, let me know. So this next color is permanent yellow medium. It's very pretty. And we're just doing the solid swipes right here. And if some of my colors run in together, oh well. Well, I might have too much water on here. I'm going to have to dab it. So the permanent yellow medium is also a single pigment color. In fact, this whole set is almost all single pigment colors except for a few. There's this one, and this one so far that I found that are multiple pigments. So this one that we're doing right now is nickel yellow. And for some reason, they had the nickel yellow way down here with the pink. And I'm not sure why. It might have too much water. I don't know. Oh, that's really pretty. Back in the 80s, I had a jacket in that color. It was a full leather jacket, like pleather, they used to call it. I loved that color. It was so 80s. So, nickel yellow is pigment PY 150, okay? And next up here we have Indian yellow. So this is Indian yellow. That's really pretty. It's very orangey. So maybe I should have put this one below this one. I wasn't sure because obviously I hadn't swatched them yet, right? So Indian yellow is PY83. And so far all of these have pretty good weather resistance or light fastness. The lowest one so far is the permanent yellow medium. So I don't know why that has a lower light fastness rating than the permanent lemon yellow, but it does. Maybe it's the pigment they used. I'm not sure. So next up, we have permanent orange yellow. So let's see what this is going to look like. That looks really nice. So this is the permanent orange yellow. This is one that has, oh, that's really vibrant. This has more than one color in it. More than one pigment, I should say. So the permanent orange yellow has P073 and PY74. And it has a weather resistance of 7 or 8. To be honest, it's very hard for me to count all those little stars. But it looks like it's got a good light fast rating. So next up, we have Chinese red right here. And I'm really excited to get more reds. Oh, sorry, you guys. I had a coughing fit. My asthma has been acting up, unfortunately. I really hope I'm not getting sick again. I was sick. Oh, I've been sick a lot this year. It's crazy. That is beautiful. Oh, I love that color. So I'm not fast forwarding for this video. I fast forwarded the last video because we were doing 2 different swatches and I thought it was going to take too long. But I thought, you know, when I watch swatches, I like watching them in real time. And I like listening to what everything is about. So I hope you do too. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. My channel has like both. So you guys, the Chinese red is PR254. And the next color we have is Peach Light. And it is so much easier for me visually to have my swatching sheet match the colors. Like the way they're set up. Oh, my brain works better this way. Oh, I like that. That is so pretty. That's not peach though. Wonder why it's called peach. That's more like a pink. It's very beautiful. So that is PR146, and it has a lower weather resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4. That has 5 stars. Next up, we are going to have rose red. So, because this is for florals, there's going to be a lot of vibrant colors, and I'm into that. I love bright, vibrant colors. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is very pretty. I love the rose red. So again, to me, that is more of a pinky red, but it's still red. It's much more red than the peach light is. And I guess they put this one under this one because this is more of an orangey red, And this is more pinky, and now we're going into the pinky reds. I'm not quite sure. But these are so beautiful. I really like these 3 colors. Actually, these 4 colors here. And that nickel yellow. I don't think I have that nickel yellow, and it's granulating. That's really cool. It looks like it's yellow and brown mixed together. Let me double check. No, but it just has 1 pigment in it. So I'm not sure. So did I tell you the rose red, what the colors are for that? It's pigment PV19. Okay, and now we're heading into the magenta. I like magenta a lot. I think I got magenta in the other one. I think magenta was one of the ones I liked in the last set that we did. Yeah, it was. This is gorgeous. Oh, that is so pretty. That is still one of my favorite colors. These 3 colors are so beautiful together. And I find these colors also look really pretty with the yellow. Magenta is pigment PR122, and it has a little bit lower light fast rating than the rose red. It looks like it's 7, and the rose red is 8. But that's still pretty good. Now, next up we have lavender violet, which is a color I don't believe I have in any of my sets. I don't remember seeing it. So maybe I didn't, I just don't remember, but look how pretty that is. I'm putting a lot on my brush. I don't know if you could see that. Okay, I've got to move up now. So, I've got a pool here. Should I take that pool off? Oh my goodness, I love this. So this is another one that does not have single pigments. This is a multi-pigment. Let me bring it closer to you. Oh, I love that color so much. Oh, look. That's very similar to the color on the box. That is just gorgeous. So there's only 2 more colors in this row. So the lavender has 3 pigments, you guys. PB29, PV3, and PW6. And now we are moving on to permanent violet. So this one here is lavender violet, and this one's permanent violet. So purple. Purple. Oh, look how deep that is. That is pretty. That's gorgeous. Maybe I'll take a little bit off so you can see the color, because it almost looks black when it's dark. But that's good, because then we have a contrasting color. Like, there's a lot of lights. It's good to have some darks. That's so beautiful. I really love purples. Now, the permanent violet is PV23, and it has a better weather resistance than the other one, or a light fastness. It is 7. And the last one in this row is cobalt blue, and I believe I've had cobalt blue before and I really liked it, but I'm not sure. But I tend to love all of the blues. I tend to like all of the pinks, purples, and blues very, very much. I've got too much water here. It's gonna fall down. Okay. Yeah, I've got too much water. But look how pretty that is. Isn't that lovely? You can see how I have too much water there. And also too much water on my magenta. For 2 years I've been trying watercolor, and I'm still not great at getting my amount of water right. I don't know why I have such a hard time with it, but I do. So I think I should just take this puddle out. So the cobalt blue is pigment PB28, and it is an 8-star. 8-star for weather resistance. So here's the first row. I'm going to turn it sideways for you, so you can see it all. Isn't that pretty? So I don't know if my marker bled a little bit. Does it look like it bled a little bit here? I might not have waited long enough. I only waited 10 minutes. Yeah, because I see some brown. I think the marker might have bled a little bit, unfortunately. I just used a Sharpie. So, yeah. Let me just go to the other one. Well, no, I better not. The page is wet. We'll do it later. So now we're on to the second row, which is still more blues. So the next color is French Ultramarine. So I really am excited about all the blues. And I know I love ultramarine. I've never seen an ultramarine that I didn't like. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. And that seems more granulating than the other blue, the cobalt blue. Can you see that? So you know what? As usual, I am painting in the middle of the night, so I apologize for the lighting. I have the big overhead light on, and it's very bright because I have one of those daylight light bulbs in it. And I have my lamp on it, and my lamp is more of a warmer light. It's like a yellow light. So that should help cut the whiteness of the overhead light, hopefully. But I always get the urge to paint at night. All day long, I don't really want to paint. Midnight comes, I'm like, yeah, I think I want to paint. I don't know why. So the ultramarine blue, it's not just ultramarine, it's French ultramarine, is PB29, and it's got an 8 light fastness. And this one here, I don't think I have enough water. So let me just dip it one more time. See, you guys, too much water or not enough? Now I've got too much. Oh, pretty, pretty. So this is sea blue. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness, and that's dark. That is a dark blue. That's gorgeous. I am a sucker for every and all blue color there is. Pinks, purples, blues are my favorite. I love yellows and greens too. I even love the browns for landscape. I love all the colors. I really do. But I think blue, if you watch this channel, you might know that I go out to my camp on Lake Superior every summer. And by camp, I mean it's a little tiny cabin in the woods. And it's on Lake Superior, and I love it. It's my favorite place in the world. And I think the blues just remind me of Lake Superior and the sky, and the greens remind me of the grass and the trees and everything. So you guys, I'm getting off topic. Sorry. The sky blue is, oh no, sea blue. Sea blue is PB15.3. And the next up is indigo, which I love. I've had indigo before in other sets, and I've always loved it. But sometimes the indigo and the Payne's Gray, I find they don't always use the same pigments. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, I hope the colors are showing up for you. I can't really see in the camera if the colors are showing up. What if I tilt it? Because you're getting the glare. So pretty. You'll get to see it better once it dries. So, so pretty. I am loving this set. So far, so good. So the sea blue was, I told you, right? We're on indigo now. Indigo, I put some stars here. I don't know if you could see them. It has got 3 different pigments in here. PV19, PB15, PBK8, okay? And now here's a color I am so excited about. I do not believe I have this color. This is turquoise light. Turquoise is one of my favorite colors. I like, if I ever see a top or a sweater or a jacket or a coat in turquoise, I buy it. Turquoise and teal, I absolutely love. Oh, now, and at camp, sometimes when the sun hits the sky, I'll get all of these blues and the turquoise in there. Like, I can make beautiful lake paintings with these colors. Because sometimes, like, there's a strip of this in here. That is just gorgeous. I do not think my camera is picking up how nice it is. That's a shame. Oh, that is so pretty. I think the turquoise and the that light violet one, the lavender violet, those are my 2 favorites. I really like that light pink. And this one too, but I already had that one. The rose red is very pretty. The Chinese red is beautiful. I do not think I have that color yet. So you guys, the turquoise light is PB36. And now we are moving on to permanent green. And this is another multi-pigment color. This is also made of 3 different colors. And I noticed I did not put a star here. I need to go back and put a star here. And I don't think I have enough water on my brush. Oh yeah, I do. So that's really, really pretty. Oh, I do like that a lot. So I'm just going to use a pen and go over here. So I know that that one is also a multicolor. So that is, permanent green is made up of PG36, PY3, and PY74. And if you hear clicking sounds, it's just me cleaning my brush while I read that. And so far, all of these have a really good light fastness. Yeah, everything has a good light fastness. So next up, we have another green, and I do love the greens. We have emerald green light. And look how easy it is to activate these paints. I don't think I have enough water on this, but I never know. Yeah, I absolutely don't have enough water on that. Oh, wow. Oh, that is so pretty. That is emerald green light, you guys. And that is PG36. And I think it has 6 or 7 stars. 7 stars. So that's PG36. What is confusing is all of these colors have a number that's not their pigment number. So like the number in big over top of that is B162. But I guess that's just for ordering. And then it says like, no. This is Hooker's Green Brilliant that we're doing, PG17. The number over that is C183. C183. So, I guess that's just if I want to reorder, right? Because this pigment PG17. I find it very confusing that they have different numbers. I think I would prefer if they just had their pigment. But I guess I've noticed they make the same, like they make different colors using the same pigment. So maybe that's why they have to have their own number. I'm not sure. Anyway, next we're going to olive green. So they've given us some. Oh, I think I made a mistake somewhere. Turquoise, permanent green, emerald green light. Okay, yeah, I'm going to the wrong one. Just give me a second. We have to do Hooker's Green Brilliant. I was swatching in the right one, actually. I was just reading the wrong number on the computer. So this is Hooker's Green Brilliant. That's a nice grass color. This is going to be really nice for trees and grass. Beautiful for forests. So the Hooker's Green Brilliant is a PG17. So yeah, this one is the emerald green light. This is the Hooker's Green Brilliant. This is the permanent green, and there's going to be one more green coming. So it's very nice that they're giving us 4 greens, and we don't have to just mix our own. Because sometimes they'll just give you 1 or 2 greens, and then you have to mix your own. I don't mind mixing green. It's fun, but I do like to have some too. So this is olive green, and I guess that's because this is a floral, and florals have leaves and stems. This is olive green. I don't believe I have enough color there. This is PG36. PG36. I don't have enough. I didn't activate the paint right for this one. Yeah, and I'm just going to take the paint off if I try. Sorry, you guys. Maybe once it dries, I can go over it with a darker strip. So that was olive green, PG36, very pretty. See now, I'm seeing not just florals, but I'm seeing forests and lakes. Beautiful. Forests, lakes, and flowers. Can't go wrong. So now I got to move this up a little bit so I don't forget. And now we're moving into the browns. So this next color is Yellow Sienna Deep. And I didn't put it with the yellows, even though it has yellow in the name, because I thought it's a brown. It's a light brown, but let's find out if I was right or not. So this is a very transparent color, this one. It's very light. I can't seem to get any more pigment. Maybe it needs more water. No, it's just a very, very super transparent brown. So would you have put that with the yellows? Like it looks like it would almost go right after the nickel yellow, but I decided to put it with the brown. It's pretty, but it's very weak. It would be nice like for, I don't know, sand, darker sand, like wet sand on a lake. You know, when you're walking to the water and the waves come up and get the sand wet and it looks darker. So that is PY42. The yellow sienna deep is PY42. And now we have 3 browns that are all the same pigment, which I don't understand. Every single one of the next 3 is PBR7. This one is called Cypress Brown Deep. And it seems pretty weak. But it could be my problem. I might have too much water. That is Cypress Brown Deep. It's a nice brown. It's pretty. And like I said, these are all PBR7. The next one is Van Dyke Brown. I've got too much water. I'm just going to wipe some out. This is Van Dyke Brown. It looks almost the same. Now, I had the Van Dyke Brown in another set, and I wasn't very impressed with it. And it's very, very sheer. The transparency box is like completely clear. I don't see very much difference. Well, I guess there is. This looks like it has more yellow in it, and this doesn't. But they're so similar. I don't know why they gave 3 of the same pigment. I question that. This next one is Burned Brown, so let's see if it's different. So far, the darkest colors in here are the purple and the indigo. So I think this would have benefited from a Payne's gray or a black, but I guess florals, they don't have black, so. And that to me looks exactly the same as this one. Do you see any difference? Okay, like granted, my eyesight's not great, but to me, the Cypress Brown Deep and the Burnt Brown are the same. And the Van Dyke Brown just looks like a washed out version of them without the yellow. Like these two have more yellow in them and this doesn't. Like they're pretty browns, but I don't see the need for all of them. I mean, it would have been nice just to have the Cypress Brown Deep and then to have a Payne's Gray and a black. I think I would have preferred that better. But I have those in my other sets, so I'm okay. But if this was your only set, if you didn't have another Paul Rubens set, you might be sad that you're missing those colors. And maybe that's why they do it. Maybe they do that so that you're forced to buy another set. I don't know. I do question why they put 3 of the same pigment. So all 3 of these are PBR7. But you know, they're beautiful colors. I am not unhappy with this set, even though the browns are kind of disappointing. Maybe once they'll dry, they'll look different. Sometimes that happens. And I mean, I can see how these would be useful if you have like dead spots on your leaves. But I don't like to, you know, draw flowers with dead spots. But, well, sunflowers have some brown in them. So this is the set. I'm just going to flip it sideways so we can fit them all on. And I want to bring it up. I know they're still wet, you guys. But I want you to see the transparency. You could see the line clearly through all of them except for the indigo I can't see the line. What if I turn it this way? I can just slightly see the line, and I don't know if my phone is picking it up. But with my eyes, I can. Just slightly. And the purple, it's just gone up here. I don't see it. But I do see it again here. So you can make this lighter purple or darker purple depending on how much water you add. The same with the indigo and the blue. But unfortunately, you can't make these darker. Perhaps once they dry, if you go over it with another layer, then they would be darker. But just like with a single layer, you're not going to go darker than that. But the colors are really pretty. And I kind of want to go do the yellow again off to the side. Because I don't know if my marker made it smudge. You know what I mean? So let me just clean my brush even more. And let's go back into this yellow. And actually, we're not going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do this on my own, but let's just see what the yellow looks like without the marker. Okay, we'll just do this one. Yeah, so I do think my marker did run for the first few colors, and then it was dry. But can you see? And also, this paper is a nicer paper than my swatching page. But you could see it. The marker did kind of come off into the yellow. This is how it should look. Okay? So, what do I think of these colors? Do you know what they kind of remind me of? Just give me 1 second. Okay, guys, I just want to take a quick look in my old Canson. This is also Canson. But I have two paint sets that this kind of reminds me of. One is my Mozart Kohlrabi set of 40. This was a really good deal. It was only $20.99 for the 40 colors. And it's got really, really beautiful metallics. But it has these neons and the regular colors. And they seem very vibrant as well. Ignore the neons, but just look at the rest. It does remind me of this set a lot. And the other set that it reminded me of was also made by Paul Rubens. So this is their professional brand by Paul Rubens, but they also have a student brand. And excuse the really bad swatching. This was one of the first sets I ever bought. This is the Miliang 48 set of watercolors. And if you're just starting out and you don't want to pay, I think this is like $70 today. I got this on sale for $44. So they do go on sale if you wait. But if you don't want to spend that much money and you're not sure if you're going to like watercolors, Paul Rubens also makes this set. And these colors do remind me a lot of this set. And I still pull out this set for my sketchbooks because I love it. And these also have metallics in them, and I do like my metallics. But the colors are pretty. Now, they don't look great because this is a bad swatching. I really didn't know how to swatch. You know, I was doing the band of dark on the top and trying to make it lighter on the bottom. Now I'm just doing like all one color because it's easier to see. And maybe we'll play with them again another time. But yeah, the Mei Liang set is what reminds me of these with the bright colors. And unfortunately, my other Paul Rubens are also in this book. So I can't show you back to back. I can't pull them out, but here's the other set that we just did. These were the vivid single pigment colors. I also got these on sale. And I think I like this one better. I like the look of these colors better. I don't know why. Other than these few colors here, I found this set disappointing. Even though it had colors I really like in there. I mean, I really love these colors. I don't know what it was. I felt better swatching these. Maybe I was just in a bad mood when I was swatching this. I don't know. But I like these better. And then my first set of Paul Rubens, I love. And the colors are just beautiful. And this set did come with black and white and Payne's Gray. So I like that. And it came with that tan color that I like. And yeah, so you could see the difference. And I think this is a much nicer way of swatching. And what I would like to do eventually is re-swatch everything in a binder, like a 3-ring binder where I could just You know how you could buy those plastic carriers to put in your binder and you could put the papers in? I think I would like to do that so I could pull them out and compare. And I might just actually use these and tear them out and put them in a binder if they will fit. But I don't know if they will fit. So that was my first set of Paul Rubens. This was my second set of Paul Rubens. This is the U-Land set. It's a very nice set of colors. And I like that it has a nice mix of darks and lights, because you need to make contrast. So this was a really lovely set, and I like that it had a lot of really pretty reds and pinks. Beautiful set. Really nice. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with this set that I just got. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but for some reason I didn't enjoy painting with it as much. And I actually did some paintings with it, and there's a video out on my channel if you want to check it out where I was testing this. But this is gorgeous. I like these much better. So I don't know. This was an older set that I bought, and these are newer pigments. This is one of their newest ones. This set and the U-Land, I think, are their newer ones. I don't know for sure, but look at these colors. Yeah. And the browns, now that they're drying, I can see a difference, but they're still very similar. Can you see? I do like that brown. And this is very interesting. I don't have that color yet, the nickel yellow. I like that, and it's very, you guys, it sucks getting old and forgetting things. I already said what that word was, and now it's gone out of my brain. Not pigmented. What does it mean, like when there's flecks of stuff in the color? I'm going to have to cut all that out. I sound like an idiot. Alexa, what is the word in watercolor when there's little bits of pigment that are sandy and gritty?
From medium.com. Granulating watercolors refer to a type of paint that contains pigments with larger particles.
Alexa, thank you so much. Okay, guys, so what I really like about this nickel yellow, it's granulating. And I already said the word granulating about 2 or 3 times in this video. This one also looks granulating. I forgot the word granulating. I had to ask Alexa. I don't want to say her name or she'll start talking. And I didn't think she would know, but she knew. So what is it called when paint looks grainy? She knew. So yeah, I don't know why I forget that word all the time. But yeah, so I am very happy with this. I can't wait to test this out with you guys. I'm going to do this again. And then I'm going to paint a bunch of different things. We'll paint some flowers, obviously. But I also thought I would like to paint some hummingbirds. I have this book here for flowers that I would like to test out. Maybe do some flowers in here. And I have this book that I have as a reference book. And it's got really beautiful flowers. And I haven't really done flowers. I did them a few times, but that's it. Look how gorgeous. I want to do that. Although I might save that for my pan pastels. But this is a beautiful reference book. And I also have this reference book of hummingbirds that I thought this set would be lovely for. We can make some fantasy hummingbirds. And it's just got so many different hummingbirds in there. I didn't even know there were this many hummingbirds. And what's nice about this book is they have real pictures in here as well as drawings and paintings. And it shows different positions that they could be in. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun. We'll do that together next time. This is already too long, so I don't want to keep going. But I hope you like this. Let me know if you like this method of swatching. It was bigger. You were able to see it better than the other one that I did last time. And I really like how it came out. And I'm always going to do it up and down this way because my brain works much better when I can match 1 to 1. I just get so messed up when there's like 5 and then I'm like, where am I now? And I'm always counting. And then I put them in the wrong spot. Yeah. Do you guys have issues like that or is it just me? Anyway, these are great. It does say flower color matching and song. So I'm calling these my floral song watercolors. I love them. I would love to be able to one day paint something like that. And those look like peonies, which I absolutely love. I do, you know what? I can't wait to play with these. All right, guys, I'm babbling now, so we're going to stop. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of those good things that help me as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, happy crafting, happy painting. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.